This is the problem with center stage. Okay guys, so that was our tour of the Costa Maya cruise port. Now I want to do something for you. So I've been talking a lot about the lines of sight in center stage. So while the ship is empty right now, I'm going to go to center stage and sit in a bunch of the different areas so you guys can see what it looks like when you're watching a show from these specific areas on center stage, so you can see what I'm looking at. Let's go. Okay guys, so center stage you can sit on 8, 7, and 6. So they do have these chairs here, which gives you a pretty good view. A lot of people have been standing on the bridge because that's one of the only options. So let's start at this tiered seating at the front. So if you're sitting here, you can see this is the very front of the tiered seating on 8. You can see this area, but there was more stuff going on down below, but because of the way that this juts out, you couldn't see anything down there. So let's start up here. So if you're sitting here in this tiered seating, you have an even worse problem. If you can see what's going on stage, but especially in the circus show yesterday, there was more stuff going on under this overhang that you can't see. So let's go around here. These tables, if you're facing this way, again, cut off line of sight. You can't see the whole stage. Here is the tiered seating that you can get to from 8 and 7. So, okay, say you're sitting over here. We're in the second row here. So you got pretty good view from the tiered seating here, but you can't see that side of the stage because of the stage equipment, the lights and everything, and the music. And if you saw in my video, if you're sitting in that bottom row there and there are people in those tables, you can't see anything because there are people sitting in front of you. So let's go up again. Let me see. So again, if you sit in these areas here, you can't see anything. Come around to these tables and chairs. So this actually happened last night. If you sit here, you have decorations right in front of you. And then last night, actually, somebody let loose these decorations and it fell on the stage and they had to put it back up. So you see, if I'm sitting in this table, this is my view, and you're still cut off from what's happening down there. You can't see the whole stage. So let's keep going. We'll go down the stairs. This brings us to what? 7? So we're going down the stairs to 7. Okay, so there's this little couch here. Again, you have an okay view of the stage. There is a performer that is around this area you wouldn't be able to see, and you're still cut off. Let's see. If you're sitting here, so we're sitting at these long tall tables here, if you're sitting here and there are people there, which there's going to be because this is always full, again, your line of sight is disrupted, so you can't see the full stage. So let's go downstairs to the main level. Why? Oh, and also the problem, this right here, if people don't want to walk through the casino to get to the other side, they have to walk through here, which means if you're sitting here, you constantly have people going in front of you while you're trying to watch the show. These tables are pretty okay for a view. If you can get these tables. Sorry. Let's see. You got these tables. Got an okay view, but again, the stuff that's happening over there, you won't see. This table right beside this light. This is the view from here. Again, because of that jut out here, you won't see what's happening on that side of the stage. And then there's this tiered seating. This tiered seating is probably your best seat because you can have full line of sight here. So if you're on the Celebration, and I think they have this on the Mardi Gras as well, right? Get this tiered seating here right in front of the bar. So let's go down to 6 and we'll show you what it looks like down there. Okay, so now this is the problem with this level of seating. So you see there's all these tables and chairs here. So if you're sitting, let's pick a table to sit at. So say you're sitting here for the show. Because all of this level it's not tiered, you're going to have all these people in front of you sitting, and you can't see the stage very well downstage. So the only really good seats over here are if you get these front couches here, and say these tables over here would probably be okay seating. And the only thing is they had a lot of this prime seating reserved. So it's probably for suite guests or like a certain loyalty level. Most of those were reserved. What?
The show was going over the seats.
Yeah, but the other show, they were reserved. So, and then over here, during the circus show, that front row there, they have to close off because they do have performers here on like acrobatic things. So even if you sit here in these tables, I'm going to sit here. If somebody's sitting in this, they're right in front of me. So there's no good line of sight because I'm going to have a person in front of me. Let's show you where we were sitting yesterday. Okay, so yesterday we were sitting here at these tables. There were chairs here, they're now gone. And because of this giant light right here, our view is blocked. Plus there was a worker who was standing right here the whole time. I understand he was working, he's there for the safety of the performers. But that obstructed the view too. You can see, center stage is a great idea, but it's just not very well thought out. There's only very few places where you actually get a full unobstructed view of the stage, and that's sad for the performers because they work so hard to make these shows good, and then only a select few people who get the prime seats can see the full show. And I understand they're trying to like immerse the audience in the performance by having them so close, but like a performance like Magnificent Circus, when you're so close, it's really hard to see the whole show as a whole. You're only able to really concentrate on one part of the show, which kind of sucks. You can't see everything that's going on. So Carnival, good try, but it doesn't work. Oh, and some people will sit here all day to save their seats for the show all day. How fun is that? having to spend your cruise sitting in the same seat all day because you want a good seat for the show. No, thank you. Okay, guys, remember how I was talking about people came super early for the shows? Remember that tiered seating that I said was like the prime spot for sitting? It's over an hour and a half before the show starts, and look, it's full. It's already full. All the seats along the glass, already full. This is the problem with center stage. So guys, that's my honest opinion on center stage on the Carnival Celebration. It just doesn't work great for the caliber of shows that they're having on this ship right now. So make sure you stay tuned to the next video where we head back to Mahogany Bay and I answer some of the most asked questions regarding this Carnival specific cruise port. See you guys in Mahogany Bay. Bye now.